I got kicked out again. I got kicked out twice for real. Cause I got kicked out of my mama's house. But that was probably like, so that was this year. I ain't really get kicked out. She told me to leave. Cause I told her I wanted to leave. So she said leave anyways. So I said, I left. But no, I had slept outside one day. And then I had went to my job. I slept in my job one day. And then I had went back home. I ain't had no food, nothing like that. I had to go back home. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I wasn't running away no more.
When you were kicked out by your father, was there any warnings?
Nah,
or you saw any signs of this that could possibly happen?
Nah, that's why it was like so bad, like, cause like he just texted out of nowhere. So we like, I'm like, forget you. So then at the time, I had texted him a long paragraph like, yeah, my stepdad better than you, why do I? Told him all that. I ain't even like my stepdad. I had told him that anyway to make him mad.
You think it worked?
Yeah, it did work. He was mad. Probably why he didn't take me her birthday that year, but shit, I don't care.
Is there any thought on what would cause him to be like such a zero tolerance policy, like you not cleaning your room, you're kicked out just like that?
He like one of them parents that feel like times are still in the old days, you feel me? That's a problem, like it ain't like that no more. Like I remember one time he had called my mama, he was like, cause my mama liked to buy me a lot of stuff, like she worked her ass off, so I can't really complain. So she called my mama, he was like, you need to take Gaitlin to the homeless shelter to see what it's like to struggle. And that's not how life works though. Like if you ain't struggling, you ain't gotta struggle, you feel me?
After he kicks you out and you know these type of things are happening, like the homeless shelter situation, do you build a resentment towards your father?
What you mean? I don't even know what that word means. I can't.
Like resentment, do you have like anger? Do you have, I don't know what other way to describe it, resentment. I could look that up for you.
I got you now, I see what you're saying, but nah, not for real. Like I just like really like, he wasn't, like this is my thing. You don't want to talk to me, I ain't gonna talk to you, so that's how I went about the situation. So he ain't want to text me, he ain't want to call me. I had said forget it. So we ain't talked really for like 4-5 months after that.
Did he ever have any sympathy and say, at some point say, you know what, maybe I was a little too harsh on you, come back?
No, he just texted me like, I think honestly, I had moved schools, and then when I moved schools, I remember he had came to my spring football game. He just popped up. So I talked to him then. And like he used to like pop up like all my big events. Like he popped up at football game, and then I ain't seen him for a long time. He popped up at my signing day for football. So I was like, you know, it is what it is. I don't really care for her.
And I think you mentioned that in this interview when he popped up for the football game, right?
Yeah. He popped up like, I remember I was looking, and he was like right outside the fence. I'm like, oh shit, look at my daddy right there, but I ain't tripping though.
This was after you were already kicked out?
Yeah, but like, yeah, he used to just pop up like, I think he came to like 2 football games. So like, after like the situation happened, it was probably like a year after that. Like when we see each other, it's like cool and calm, you feel me? It ain't no arguing, nothing like that. So, I mean, we cool now, but.
Seeing him for the first time though, after he had kicked you out,
Yeah.
Was it awkward at all?
Yeah, it was for real. Like, damn, nigga, you fuck with me? I don't know. Like, do we fuck with each other? Yeah, I see. Yeah, it was kind of weird the first time. Like, yeah.
Was there any talk about or any apology perhaps for kicking you out since seeing him for the first time after that?
I think he probably still think that was the best idea. See, me and my we ain't never really been just close like that. Like, I mean, I used to text him in the house if I wanted something. Yeah, I ain't never called him dad ever in my life. I just be like, hey, come on.
Do you want this to be a better relationship between you and him?
I really don't care now.
Why not?
I mean, I done good and made it this far without him, so shit, I got me and my mom, my girl and my baby. I'm ready to go.